9-0 though. It's quite impressive in a soccer match.
It's not because that's what they should have done for the way Southampton. Like honestly it's up to par. They at least had to score 6 if anybody was going to take Man U serious for playing Southampton with one man down, and then at one point they got 2 red cards. Mm-hmm. So Man U is second in the league. You would expect them to do that because also it's not like Southampton said everybody defend. They were still trying to push forward and score.
Yeah, they didn't have anyone defending.
Yeah, they're fucking.
They gave up. Man U had 24 shots.
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting. 7 different players score.
How many are on the field at one time for a
11.
team? 11. Yikes. And with that, we're live on YouTube, everywhere. We're good to go. Episode 167, Yinzertainment podcast, back for another one. A lot to talk about here. Penguins hockey. There's baseball talk. It ain't baseball season yet, but we got to talk some Steelers football, of course. But yeah, dude, Man U game 9-0. Good, dude. And I've been betting so much on soccer. And I've lost all of them, like by not even close margins.
I took a break in general.
The last Man U game, I parlayed them with Arsenal or something to win.
Well, they were playing Arsenal.
Okay. Some other game that was going on at the same time.
And they drew 0-0?
Yeah. And
I'm an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. But yeah, I lost both games and they were both the favorites to win. And I'm just like, fuck. And then I keep trying to guess right score and it's never even close to what I guess. And so I've lost a pretty penny on soccer.
Yeah, soccer is unpredictable, dude.
Can't do it.
Imagine you took the over today in that Man U game and there's like different ones where you can do like over a certain amount. Imagine you did like over 8 goals, right? Or 8.5.
That'd be insane.
Dude, you would have made stupid money.
Yeah, well,
honestly, the easiest way to bet soccer is English Championship or Champions League under 3 every fucking game.
Oh yeah?
Those boners don't score.
Those boners.
Yeah.
Those fucking boners don't even score.
Yeah, in the
literally
second or fourth league.
Yeah, there was 4 games today in that England Championship League, and if you had taken under 3.5 in every one of them, you would have hit.
Well, thanks for the tip now. Appreciate you. You're a real one.
Hey, there's more soccer on tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason I wake up every day is to check out the soccer matchups.
And then I go right back to bed.
Yeah.
Fact. Let's talk Penguins hockey here. Tough loss yesterday. A close one, but a tough one.
Should have been more 2-1. That last fucking goal went in like the last 2 seconds.
And speaking of betting and losing, I had a parlay yesterday. It was a 4-team hockey parlay, and the only one that lost it for me, Penguins money line. I know, dude. I know.
They're on the road.
I know, and they were up for most of the fucking
on the
game.
road.
I know. Hindsight, bro. It's 2020.
It's crazy.
No, it's 2021 actually. But yeah, man, they fucked it for me. And I don't know. I can't decide if the Penguins are doing well or not. Again,
well, they're 0-6 on the power play. I'd say you're playing like shit.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is they're statistically on paper they're shit, but their record would say that they're at least decent. I mean, they keep the big issue for me, no issue, is when they do win, it's like, how many overtime fucking wins do they have? 2 or 3 at this point? Like
1.
They have at least 2
overtime losses. Sorry. Yeah, they're 4th in the division. So statistically, they're mediocre.
Exactly. But then it's like you see the stat lines and shit, and it's like they're terrible. Their goalie situation is just a fucking nightmare situation here.
Yeah, they've got the worst goal differential in the East Division.
Yeah, and I keep going over into my mind. I'm like, would it be better to have Matt Murray But no, dude, he's like, besides the Penguins goaltenders, he's the next worst goaltender in the league right now. I'm pretty sure.
They have one win, yeah, and their goal differential is -22. The Penguins is -7.
It's not good. It's not good. -22. So, I mean, I don't know. It's not like if we didn't do anything at the goalie spot that we would be any better off, is all I'm saying.
I mean, I can't go too far in depth, but it's not just the goalie. Where's the fucking defense at?
Well, right, exactly. That's the problem, is it starts with the fucking defense.
And we're not making the most of our chances. We keep getting too many fucking penalties, right? Put ourselves in the power play, keep getting scored on. I mean, dude, even yesterday in the third period, in the last like 5 minutes, we had 2 or 3 chances where we could have tied it up, but like we just can't get that extra goal.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, well, I mean, 0-6 on the power play. It's like, what are you doing, bruh?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
And that's like, right. You look at the Capitals, who are just absolutely murdering it right now. Teams like that.
And
I'd
Ovechkin's
love-
been out for like a week.
I would love to know what their power play situation looks like as far as the differential, because that's like the biggest fact, like the biggest game changer I feel from an offensive standpoint is you got to win the power plays.
dude,
On both ends.
especially also too when you got Gino and Crosby in on the same power play, like.
Yeah, the Caps. See, the difference is goals. The Capitals are third. Power play, they're second. And shooting percentage is third, whereas the Penguins is
Bad.
19th in goals. Their power play is 23rd, but also their goals allowed is 28th. Like,
So, what you just
and
said to me,
their penalty kill is 25th. It's the defense.
yeah, it's guy. That's what I was going. Is exactly what I was going to say. Is all signs point to the defense. And listen, I'm not saying I could do any better. I could run a 4.740, but I could not do better as a defenseman.
You can't say that because there's no proof.
Okay, well, there's no proof I would do worse as a defenseman on the Penguins either. But I'm gonna just go ahead and assume that is.
I mean, let's just assume because you work in insurance doesn't mean you can't just,
Bust a
on the
hammy.
put on the pads.
Listen, it is what it is, and I said what I said. But the defense, man, and listen, I don't even know if we had talked about it yet at this point, but Rutherford resigns as the Penguins GM. Was that last week? Must have been after we podcasted.
Yeah.
So, you got an interim fucking, GM in the meantime, and it's like that probably isn't helping things at all. I don't know what that situation was like with him as the GM and what unfolded and why it unfolded, but that, as far as a team chemistry aspect, like that's probably not good.
I mean, I've never been a professional athlete, so I can't say for sure. But what is it? I mean, does the GM really make a difference with player chemistry?
I think it's probably very dependent upon team and sport, probably too. Like,
yeah,
football might be more involved or whatever.
Got Jerry Jones kneeling on the sideline,
yeah,
and telling them a couple weeks later if they kneel that they're fired.
Yeah,
but no, he left, or Rutherford stepped down because family, personal reasons. And
yeah, that's what they said. But it's like, isn't that what they always say?
Yeah, but then I'm sitting here thinking, like, that's got to be one of the toughest jobs to manage a whole fucking franchise.
Yeah, it probably can't be easy, and that's that's why they have so much money. They worked hard for it, I assume, or maybe not. There's a good chance they were given it, but still, yeah, probably not an easy job. And for somebody to have to just step in like that too, out of nowhere, out of the blue, like, hey, you're in charge now of all of it.
Well, I'm assuming they appointed that position to somebody that was experienced or has some sort of a good head on their shoulders, not just the fucking janitor. Like, hey, buddy, we don't have a GM. We need you tonight.
Hey, what if it's like a Goodwill Hunting type deal, though? What if you take the janitor up and he fucking leads you onto the Stanley Cup? Then what?
Then
you call Leonardo DiCaprio to make a movie about it.
I I don't remember when they won the Stanley Cup in Good Will Hunting.
Never seen it.
Oh, you didn't get the extended cut version. That's why. Yeah, you had to get the director's cut extended version.
Oh, we all know how that worked out, right? He just did, abandoned his day ones at the end.
I've actually never seen the movie.
Why am I not shocked at this point?
Yeah.
You read the headlines, you don't watch the movies, but you quote them and we'll reference them.
How about the Queen's Gambit when she learned how to play chess from the janitor? That would have been a decent reference.
Exactly. Great TV show, by the way.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I did see that one.
Then why did that not come to your mind? But a movie you've never seen came to your mind.
Because I'm pretty sure Good Will Hunting's a little more famous than the Queen's Gambit at this juncture. So,
I don't know, man.
Dude, I mean, Good Will Hunting is an all-time classic.
You've never seen it.
But I know it's a classic. Like, everyone knows it's a classic.
Do you hear yourself?
Yeah, I'm hearing it loud and clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so 33% of this group has seen it.
Okay.
It's not a classic.
I've also never seen 1,000 other classics.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna grill me for all of
No,
this.
I'm not a big movie guy either, though. Like, I'm not.
No, that's the thing, though. I'm a huge movie.
No, you're
guy.
not. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
He can run a 4.740 too.
But
I don't even want to hear your argument. You're not.
I guess I can't be with all the movies I haven't seen.
Exactly. That's my thing. That's exactly. You haven't seen the classics. You can't be a movie guy.
But
Let
he
me
thoroughly
rephrase.
enjoyed the movies he has seen.
Yeah. Jaws. I know that movie.
Yeah, he's my best Christmas movie.
Probably never seen that.
Yeah, Polar Express, best Christmas movie. He's like,
dude, all you gotta do is look at the Rotten Tomato scores and they'll just tell you. So it's cool.
Unreal.
Anyways, Penguins hockey. It's a bad time to be a Penguins defenseman, is all I'm going to say. So we have our first, as far as I'm aware, our first case of COVID affecting the NHL season besides fines. Penguins were supposed to play the Devils this week.
Yeah.
And guess what? Nope.
And the Sabres and Islanders is postponed too.
Oh, yeah? Damn.
I don't know that this is the first inconvenience next to fines, but it is for sure for the Penguins.
It is for sure an inconvenience. I like that you used that word.
Yeah, you got to start adding that instead of saying hey, fuck you, buddy. Just hey, hope you run into a major inconvenience. It just sounds nicer.
I guess it does sound nicer. I hope you stub your toe is my go-to. Because that's a pain in the ass.
Rude, dude. Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, well, it depends on I only bust that one out if it's
if I'm really
fucking
mad.
deserved it. Yeah. It's like I listened to Tom Segura's podcast, and he started referring to.
Let's hear the clips.
What's up?
Did you actually listen to it, or did you just hear the clips?
Oh no, that's the one thing that I religiously watch. So, started just referring to people like Hitler and Stalin as knuckleheads, being real nice about it. He's like, those guys were real knuckleheads. I'm gonna just start doing this shit.
I like that.
Yeah. It's a big time play. And no play for the Penguins. So I don't know what's next then. Do they postpone them and they play them later on? Or I have no idea how the whole COVID with the NHL season thing works this year.
Because their game on Thursday is postponed too, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're only playing on Saturday now.
So yeah, on Saturday they're at the Islanders, but didn't I just say the Islanders is postponed too today?
I believe that is what you said, yes.
Yeah, Sabres and Islanders. So, and that game is supposed to be in New York. So, I mean, if shit's not cleared up by there's no way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a major inconvenience and a wrench in the whole calculation for success this season. Or maybe it's what they need. Maybe they need a little break. Clear their domes.
They do play a lot of games so quickly.
But they're not the only ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's sick about this NHL season is, kind of like baseball, how they're playing these little series. It's getting so much more chippy.
Yeah.
It's dope. Like, oh, I didn't forget about that hit from 2 days ago. You're dead tonight.
Yeah.
That's a
Pretty
good
dope.
point. Has there have the Penguins brawled yet, or what? Has there been knucks chucked?
I can't confirm, and I don't know if that's a part of the stat lines
No,
that I have access to.
There's from the games I've seen, I can't recall anything that was like an actual fight. Obviously, there's been like the occasional, like fingers to the face or whatever, gloves to the face, a lot of pushing or like
fingers,
Crosby,
fingers and butts, sticks and butts.
Crosby gets so harassed
Yeah.
every fucking game.
I love the attempt at that fucking
The lacrosse style.
Yeah, I fucking love the cojones
With his
on Sid
backhand.
yeah, for attempting it and coming so close to actually doing it.
I think he scores the most goals by an NHL player with his backhand.
Yeah, no, yeah. Even watching the game last night, the announcers were saying he's got the greatest backhand in the history of the NHL. The only other mention that they had, I don't recall his name, but he played for the Penguins in the
Mario Lemieux. Wow.
No, but I was telling Tapia watching the game last night, like, yeah, Crosby was nasty. I know he's normally nasty, but he was extra nasty last night. But they lost, so
yeah, and that's the thing. Like he plays so well night in, night out, and it's just like I wish there was somebody that just could compliment him, right? Or like be that guy that he could set up or like.
Well, it's supposed to be Malkin, right? What the fuck?
no, because they're not on the same line.
Yeah, they don't.
Well, what about is Jake on his line?
Gensel, I'm pretty sure, is on his line.
Yeah.
So
and maybe Rust.
But like that's my thing. Like Gensel's good. Like he's awesome. But he's also no Malkin, right?
Yeah, but Malkin's also a center, just like Crosby. So you can't play two centers.
Yeah, and so like.
And Gensel's Gensel lights the lamp like no other.
Yeah, dude, Madison is so fucking fast.
Dude, I keep seeing all these highlights of Connor McDavid. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
That man is so quick.
Yeah.
With the puck on his stick.
He's so good.
It's incredible to watch.
Dude sucks.
Okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yo, but shout out Austin Matthews, man. He's part Mexican.
That's neat.
I'll shout him out for that. Yes.
Yeah, the only reason I give a shout out.
That's a neat little tidbit I did not know about him. So thank you for sharing that.
Like Tony Romo's Mexican. I love Tony Romo.
Yeah.
I hate that man more than anyone.
I only like him because he's Mexican.
Yep, that's a good reason to like him. Pierre-Olivier Joseph last night, dude was killing it.
Is that the French ambassador?
No, he's a defenseman for the Penguins.
Okay.
Who's a rookie. But they were saying like there's no competition for him. Like he's gonna have that position for sure because they were saying he didn't look like a rookie. Looked like he was a vet. He knows what he's doing.
Well, that's some good news in a gloomy world.
Yes, it is.
Huh. Okay. Well.
Oops. Excuse me.
Oops. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens with their upcoming schedule because I don't fucking know. COVID's a son of a bitch. But hey, life goes on just as we do.
Until it doesn't.
Just as we do to some baseball. Chris Archer, breaking news, just happened like 20 minutes ago. They're saying Chris Archer is signing with the Rays pending a physical or some shit, I think.
Going back to Tampa.
Going back to the fucking place that made him into what he is.
Well, going.
We kind of ruined him.
Tampa.
Yeah. Well, we ruined all of them. Every one of them.
That's not true. We normally make them all really good and then ship them out for a fucking washing machine.
That's a good point too. $6.5 million is the contract number I saw. It was only a matter of time, I think, before Archer, he was a free agent anyway, and it was very clear the Pirates were not going to sign him again. The whole dump everybody technique we got going on here. So
I don't remember what episode, but I already said how much that pissed me off. Bring him over for fucking. What a waste of time and money for everyone.
Yeah, I mean
No,
he
not Tyler
Not for him.
he made
Waste
a
of
lot.
time for him, but time is money.
Yeah, he made a lot of money.
Yeah, not for Ty and Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, bye-bye Chris Archer. The return on investment on that one, not great. Kind of like GameStop here.
It's like buying GameStop at $500.
It wasn't. What did it go down to? Wasn't it like below 100 today?
The last I saw today, I think it was at like 180.
Yeah, I had 10 shares of that naked, the NAKD, and I put a stop order.
$90.
Damn. I put a stop order on it at $1.
You guys gonna get on that silver?
No.
Nah.
They're at 95 cents.
Yeah, I put a stop order at $1, and so I sold all of them.
When did you buy them?
The other day.
What price?
Like 180 maybe.
Well, they're up 172% for the week, 390 for the month. Like,
yeah, well, I think
you
they're
lose $5, or don't buy them if you don't believe in them, idiot.
well, it was supposed to be, like hot for a minute, and I was trying to let it get hotter than it was.
So you can make $7.
Yeah, it was dope.
You could buy
Throw that money into Workhorse, bruh.
I'm
up into Workhorse.
I think I'm just gonna put some actual money on my account, and I want a Microsoft.
See, Ty, I've been trying to tell you for 3 years. I love it. I love where your head's at right now.
I'm gonna get into Microsoft, I believe. So
I mean, yeah, if you're paying $120 for live, you might as well buy a share.
That I'll tell you what I'm not doing is paying $120 for live. I just renewed my subscription in December, so I got lucky, I believe.
So you're just gonna play video games for one more year?
No, I am going to purchase a computer, I think.
Right on.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go controller with it. I'm not a keyboard warrior.
Naturally. Yeah.
But I don't know. Let's see.
That's funny. I've always thought about transitioning to a computer, but I would
They're expensive.
But wouldn't they do it if like I was willing? Yeah, like if I was willing to dish out at least $1,000.
Yeah,
well, that would be minimum.
My brother gave me the most expensive part for free, though, the graphics card. So
you should freaking invest in NVIDIA.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
I think I did at one point. No, wait, not NVIDIA. You did at one point, right? You still do.
Yeah.
Nice.
NVIDIA's dope. They literally, yeah.
You talk video games.
No Doritos. Which are 3D,
Doritos.
by the way, now.
Which are what?
They just came out, or they're coming out with Doritos 3D. It's just a puffy chip.
Do you think that's better than
That's kind of cool.
MLB 21 coming out with Fernando Tatis Jr. on the cover?
What's even cooler than that is that you and I and Tapia could all start a season on the new MLB The Show and play crossplay.
That is really cool. I'm glad you said that.
No, that's the coolest thing ever. And even cooler than that, if you buy the physical copy of it on Xbox, the cover has PS Studios logo on it. PlayStation is superior.
Well, my question is, why would you buy the physical copy?
I wouldn't, but I mean, Microsoft and Sony released them for people to buy.
Yeah.
But I've never bought a physical copy with PlayStation 4.
Yeah, it's just dumb. It's a dumb investment. If people were buying physical copies all the time, GameStop would still be open, and then we wouldn't even talk about their stock.
They are open.
I mean, like thriving. Most of them are closing.
Well, I was gonna say I think most of it had to do with the pandemic because there were still a lot of them open.
Yeah, I don't think the pandemic had anything to do with their gigantic amount of debt and lack of customers.
No, it just helped them brush it under the rug.
Yeah, exactly. It was an excuse. Oh, our doors are closed.
Now they've been closed.
The store.
Actually, when I used to go into GameStop a little bit, people went in there a lot of times just for like the Funko Pops, and I forgot what else we were getting when I went.
Yeah, but then So you can't go to GameStop now. Now you just go to Walmart or order them off Amazon.
Yeah, but now
I know what you're saying,
but you can't get all of them there, right? Like a lot of times you have to go into like there's exclusive ones at certain stores like Fanatic.
like when they do their exclusive PS5 drops when no one fucking knows it, like, but you have to be in store. That shit pisses me off.
Well, I didn't want to tell you this, but my buddy got PS5 online.
That's sick. Kudos to him.
Yeah, good for that guy.
No, I didn't want to tell you.
So the cover for the new show looks dope.
You gonna get it?
I'm a big I'm gonna get it. I'm a big Fernando guy, so that's dope. But it
All right,
begs the
give me a
question.
second, Fernando. You got it. I believe in you.
What did you ask?
Name another Fernando.
Fernando Tatis and
Franz. Oh no, that's
And
Ferdinand.
Fernando Tatis Senior.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I have a client at work named Fernando.
I don't know any other Fernandos.
Nando's Chicken.
That's true. I like that.
Fernandinho?
No, Ronaldinho. So it begs the question.
Fernandinho's a soccer player too.
Yeah, that I'm aware of. I don't live under a rock completely.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just a muffler.
It begs the question from me to you then. You mentioned the cross playability and how dope that's going to be. Do you think this is going to be the best baseball video game yet? Ever?
Obviously, it's the newest and it's from the best platform. So yes, that's
That
like
is,
when fucking.
I mean, as far as like,
or Apple releases a new phone, it's the best iPhone yet. Yeah, it fucking should be.
As far as your enjoyment level playing it, I guess should be the specification there.
I can't say because I haven't played it.
Yes, for me personally, I would say yes.
That is very much not the answer I thought Michael was going to give me.
Well, it's like I play Madden 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 20, the one I'm playing now is the best Madden I've played yet. MLB The Show. The last one I have and played was 19. Like, yeah, that's the best MLB I've played yet. For sure.
I for sure thought you were going to say MVP Baseball 05.
See, if I were to play that right now, I wouldn't have as much enjoyment because it would, like, the graphics and just everything about it. Like the gameplay, yeah, it's more loose and fun, but like if I'm doing a franchise and I don't want to be winning 35-0.
That's fair, I suppose. And that's where you and I differ, I think.
MVP Baseball is top 3 greatest games of all time.
Oh, of course. For me, it's like, I don't know. The nostalgia of playing MVP Baseball far outweighs how cool the new baseball game is.
Fuck the nostalgia.
You're dumb. You're dumb.
We're playing that shit when we were 10. Like,
yeah, how
think
dope
about how
was
cool
it?
the new stuff's gonna be.
I agree. It's like one of those things that, look, it's 2021. You gotta keep moving forward, right? No one ever said, hey, remember that Toyota Camry from fucking 03 I used to drive? Oh
yeah,
my God.
nobody's ever said, hey, remember Pac-Man? You remember fucking all these great video games that we had back in the day?
I'd rather read a book than play Pac-Man right now.
Hold on. That's different though also, because right, Pac-Man has always been Pac-Man, right? It's never transformed into something crazy. It's got some fucking crazy Pac-Man graphics, right? It just stayed Pac-Man.
Like SSX Tricky, that game was sick. But playing Mark McMorris now on PS4 and the game, like, dude, the shit is nasty.
Dude, 10 out of 10 times I'm playing Mortal Kombat 11 over the original.
Bang.
Okay, see?
So it's not the same.
I would rather play the Mortal Kombat that I played on Sega as a kid.
Really?
Like, give me that right now.
You're also a fucking pussy, so.
That's fucking rude as hell.
You're being an inconvenience, Ty.
Yeah, I guess I am. You guys are just
knucklehead,
dumb, bro. Put me back to sophomore year of high school playing SSX Tricky in McGrory's fucking bedroom, no issue, with a fucking dipper in my mouth and All the Lights by Kanye playing in the background.
See,
that's all I need.
That was fucking great, but now we can do it on PS4 with better graphics, with beers. Freaking, we're not dipping anymore because we're healthy, and can smoke weed because it's legal.
don't get me wrong. That sounds like a great time too. I would very much enjoy that. That's not the point I'm trying to make.
What is the point you're trying to make? You'd rather play Sega than PS4 or Xbox?
At this point, I think I've kind of lost the point that I'm.
Dude, you should get rid of your Wi-Fi internet and just get dial-up.
Yeah, Ty. You know what? Just sell your Xbox, get a Sega.
Yeah, get a flip phone.
Yeah, what's your messenger name, bro? What's your AOL name?
Psycho Ward 86. That was my first AIM name.
For Heinz Ward, is that why?
Yeah.
That's
because I'm a real fucking Yinzer, bruh.
That's not as good as mine, but that's pretty cool.
Fucking little baller boy.
No,
that wasn't the first one.
That was the last one I ended with, maybe.
That's funny.
The first one my brother made for me. It was I was 8 years old, and it was Badass Boner 44. I was 8, bro. I didn't even know what the fuck a boner was.
Did we run through your? I know you had a few more funny names and your gamer tags too.
Yeah. My gamer tags mostly. My AOL names were stupid. I had Little Baller Boy, and then I was like Grandma Lover 33 because in 3rd grade we thought it was funny to talk about grandmas. I don't know. Shout out Travis Wingo for that one. My Xbox names though, I've had a whole bunch. Infamous Cowboy.
Enjoy Your AIDS.
Enjoy Your AIDS was the one I started with because it was handed over to me from somebody, and that was his gamer tag.
That's funny.
I had Fuzzy Wuzzy Was a Bear. I had E-Hall Dweller, which will only resonate with anyone that went to high school with us.
Won't speak further on that.
Yeah. And now catch me at Pepe Sylvia 20. Out here on the Xbox Lives. And that's directly from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but nobody really understands.
Ty should be put in the Hall of Fame of usernames.
I fuck with those.
Yeah.
I couldn't ever imagine myself having one of those, but I love that Ty did.
I'm not creative enough to think of doing any of
You're not creative
enough to think of Badass Boner.
Those two words would never come to my mind when I think of a gamer tag.
Oh, no, just when I think of myself.
Yeah.
That's why. It's different.
Dude, unreal.
Stupid.
That's stupid.
Anyways, dude, where were we?
I actually we were talking about the Pirates at one point, I believe, and I did have something I wanted to say about that, or that I saw. Here it is from Jason Stark. He said, I remember seeing Garrett Cole, Tyler Glasnow, and Jamison Tyone pitching in Bradenton in 2016 and thinking how scary the Pirates might look some October with these 3 starting games, 1, 2, and 3. Now they've all exited Pittsburgh, having made a total of 3 postseason starts for the Pirates, all by Garrett Cole from 2013 to 2015.
Shout out Garrett Cole.
It's not easy to be a Pirates fan, and it won't be for a long time. And that was in 2021. They've only had 3 winning seasons since we were born.
I'm just gonna state it right now. This season, and I've always been a fan of the San Diego Padres, so that's just where my head's at this year.
He's always been a Padres fan.
Always. You guys didn't know this about me, and I've never talked about it before. But my fucking blood runs for the blue and off-white piece of shit color of the Padres.
No, your poo and pee runs brown and yellow like the fucking Padres. That's why you like them.
You're just a big fan of fathers everywhere.
Yeah.
Goose on those
no,
Padres.
Mostly I'm just salty that the White Sox gave Fernando Tatis away.
This is a really good year for you to join their bandwagon because they're the most fucking loaded team.
Yeah, I think I kind of missed the boat on that one.
I thought you were a White Sox fan, bruh. They're going to be nasty.
No, I certainly am. And
well, make up your mind at this point. I'm so confused.
And I would never say this on a YouTube live stream, but I'm still more of a Sox fan than a Pirates fan, of course. I've been a Sox fan my whole life.
Yeah. Are you more of a Colts fan than a Steelers fan?
No.
You were a Ravens fan before the Colts.
Here's my whole thing, because I go over this in my head a lot. I'm like, people just watch me flip flop on teams like it's fucking nothing. You
Yeah,
know,
you're good at it though.
I'm great at it. Growing up, I always announced that I was a Colts fan just because I was a fucking Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison, and Reggie Wayne fan. I didn't like. I'm
You
not one
enjoy
of those
watching.
people. Yeah. I was more for the players than the team. And so when they
Yeah.
were gone, I was like, okay, I'm a Colts fan, I guess.
Well, that's problem one. Should never
Yeah.
be about the players because they're a dime a dozen.
I know somebody should have told
Business.
8-year-old that me, but they didn't.
Badass
Unfortunately,
boner.
yeah, somebody should have let
Headlines.
Badass Boner know that dreams die sometimes.
Very fast, frequently.
Yeah. Because I was never a Bears fan. I just never liked the Bears, mostly
That
because
I don't know why, but I think you could vouch for this, maybe. But like Adam and I grew up hating Chicago sports.
Me too. And I think it's just because I was always one of those people who was like, I'm not gonna follow the crowd and be like, yeah, oh yeah, everyone else around me likes them, so I guess I'm just gonna like them. I'm
I
like,
think
fuck that.
I hated what everyone around me was saying. Like
Yeah.
they thought that their team was the best. And I know that as I got older, I realized no matter what city I live in, that is how it's going to be. So it's just sucks that it is here, but also the older I got, I kept that with me. Like I don't like how they're talking about their team, the Blackhawks, right? It's and the Cubs because Penguins and the Pirates. And everyone's like, well, why don't you just be you can root for the home team. I'm like, I can't root for the Cubs. The Pirates are in their fucking division. That would be like also rooting for the Browns.
Yeah, no.
Like no shot.
I'm with you 100% on that.
And then the Penguins, I know that they're not in the same division as the Hawks, but if we just so happen to grow up in a really good time and location of sports where the Hawks won 3 in 6 years or something, and the Penguins went back to back in 08, 09, 1 in 09, and then the fucking back to back, like.
But I also will say too, I think, yeah, like I agree with the Blackhawks thing too, but also.
But I like the Bulls.
Yeah, well,
because there's nothing tied to them.
I was gonna say the true Blackhawks fans that are like older than us, like our parents' age, they personally do not like the Penguins, right? Throwback to when they fucking sweep them in 92 4-0.
I'm glad you brought that up because that's the whole thing. It's like when people tell, dude, you guys know how much shit talking I got for being a Penguins fan and Crosby's a pussy and this and that, and it's like you guys just like those people that told me that they just became fans when they heard about Jonathan Toews. Like, no, you're not even saying his name right. Like, how is that your favorite player?
I know because I remember like through middle school and high school, I never heard anyone around me, like, you know, in school, make a peep about hockey and Blackhawks hockey. And then when they won their first one in, like, I don't know, what was it, 2010 or whatever, 2009, everyone was like, it was like Hockey Central all over the place, everywhere I looked. And it was like, where the
go to school, Blackhawks jerseys. Like, oh, you're a fan now? Well, the girls pissed me off the most. It's like, bitch, you don't even watch the game. Take the jersey off.
Dude, that's funny because I know girls that even got like Blackhawk license plates and stuff. And I was like, shut up. You're not about that life.
And like, listen, that's cool, man. Like, support your home city team, I guess, but don't then turn around and tell me that the Penguins suck and Crosby's a pussy because you don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Yeah. My favorite thing was when sorry, Tapia, but favorite thing was when Crosby scored that game-winning goal against the USA in the Olympics. And I wore my Crosby jersey to school literally that Monday.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, dude, are you American or Canadian? Like, fuck Crosby. You should be like, no, dude, he's a Penguin and he's nasty as fuck and he beat America. So
yeah. Sidney Crosby, America. And that's just a fact.
Sidney Crosby, Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, fucking you name it.
Yeah.
Not America, but well, actually at this point, probably, yeah.
It'll look up.
Yeah. Well, like even think about now with the Cubs, like remember how everybody's on the Cubs bandwagon, and now that like they're selling everybody, they're not as exciting, they're going to market. Everyone's kind of like crickets. It's kind of like, oh, yeah, I like the Cubs, you know. Like I think they're more like going to the environment into the game.
Hey, all I'm saying is you ain't
I've
heard a
always
fucking
said that
peep
too,
out of these
dude.
people about
Yeah.
how the Cubs
Honestly,
just fucking tore house.
Think the Cubs on a Wrigley, you fucking lose 60% of the fans.
I hate Wrigley for that reason. Ever since I was a
Yeah.
kid, going there to watch games,
Dude.
it's just been drunk fucking bastards.
It's
And
so
it's 2021. Why am I peeing in a fucking trough?
yeah, it's so
It's some
it's so
fucking bathroom.
expensive, dude. Oh fuck that. The tickets are unreal.
Yeah. And I hate, like, as a kid, obviously, you don't fucking care, but like now, you can't tailgate a Cubs game and you can tailgate a Sox game. And I know
Facts.
it's you have to
And
drive
you can
way
tailgate
further.
a Milwaukee Brewers game.
Yeah.
Which is
And you have to
closer than
drive
Wrigley
further.
from where I'm at.
Yes. But
Or
it's
St.
way
Louis.
more worth it because it's fucking tickets are cheaper.
Even the
And-
people at Miller Park are so much nicer.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the Wisconsin
Bro,
thing.
when I was a kid, when I was literally with my dad, that was over 14 years or 13 years ago. I was wearing Pirates stuff. He wasn't because he was smart. I was wearing my Pirates hat, Pirates jersey, and there were grown ass men booing me. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so that's why I don't. If anything, I'll just wear a hat to the game now. Like, I don't wear shit because it's like,
Oh,
fuck you. I don't want to get an altercation. I just want to watch the game.
I go
Yeah.
all out. I don't give a fuck.
Well, Tabia, I'm like a $135 soaking wet, so I'm not trying to get in any altercations.
Yeah.
Or...
Tapia can handle himself, I think.
I mean, I wouldn't fight anyone. At least anything, I'd be like, cool. Like, if anything, last time I went to a Pirates game at Wrigley, I kept getting compliments. They'd be like,
yeah.
they'd be like, bro, this is such a sick jersey, man. Like people be high fiving me, and then
One thing when the Cubs are a lot better, but then as soon as the Pirates start beating them, it's like, fuck you.
Dude, like I remember I almost bought tickets to that Sunday game when they put up 10 in the first inning. And I was so mad at myself that I didn't. I was like, bro. But then that part of me is like, yo, I would have got booed so hard.
Well, you've got good. I think you've got good luck going to games.
I've never seen them lose. I've never seen them lose.
I honestly,
Ever?
Never.
I think
And I've
out
seen them
of
play
all
like
the
that
games
time.
I've seen, they've probably won like 15% of the games I've been to.
So
And
and
that's Cubs and Brewers.
I used to go watch them play in St. Louis too, like at the Cards games. And dude, I got pictures wearing my jersey, my hat, and all my friends are Cardinals fans, and I'd go with them.
Yeah, no, that's dope.
Yeah.
I remember going with Dinger, Alex Almendinger. His mom took us, and it was a 14 inning game, and the Pirates ended up winning. And I was like, that was dope.
That was dope.
On a school night too. It was so sick.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I was so sleepy probably.
But anyways, ipso facto, fuck the Cubs and Wrigley Field. I was a Colts fan once upon a time, but hey, here we are as a Steelers fan, dude. It's all good. It's all Gucci.
Plus,
Not only Steelers fan, Ty, you're rocking a Steel City hat. You're a Pittsburgh fan.
I bleed red like everyone else, but it's a little black and yellow. That's a fact. Also a fact. I'm just gonna transition over to football now because you know
That was a good transition.
I didn't have anything planned for it, and I just wanted you guys to know before I threw you off that this is where we're headed.
I'm even more thrown off now.
Well, chew on this. Ed Bouchette, I believe is how you pronounce his name on Twitter.
Expects him to take a quarterback with the 24th pick.
Doesn't expect them to, I don't think. He said it wouldn't surprise him if the Steelers took a quarterback with their first pick. It's a little different. Semantics. That's all it is,
Yeah,
really.
it is a little
But
different.
either way, what? Why? Who?
Hold on. First of all, can we trust this guy?
I mean, the dude's been in the industry a while.
he's a Pittsburgh reporter too, isn't he?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So I
don't
mean,
know.
one, I never take anything that anybody says.
Especially somebody in the media.
Yes, because they have a narrative, they have a job, and they've got shit to do. However, weren't we kind of talking about this the last couple podcasts where, I mean, I think I could say for the three of us, or I'll say for myself, I wouldn't be surprised if, they take a quarterback, if Trey Lance is available, or if they move up if they somehow make some trades, move up in the draft.
My only question though is, okay, if they decide to, then what was the point of signing Haskins on the 1 year deal, right? Because then at that point, we'll have 4 quarterbacks, right? Assuming Ben comes back.
Who's the fourth?
Whoever we draft,
Well, you would then have.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. Ben,
right? So
Haskins, Mason, and then whoever you draft.
right. So then whoever we draft just becomes a practice squad quarterback.
I think Dwayne Haskins is. That's what when he got signed, I'm like, he's not going to see the field.
I mean, I think they'll give him a fair shot to compete to be in the number 2, but
I think so too.
But I don't think he'll become the number 2, but they'll at least give him the chance to try and prove himself to be the number 2, right?
Yeah, no, I want that. I would love to see because he was a starting quarterback and then they cut him because they're a shit franchise. Like,
yeah, and you know what? And he needs some growing up to do. And
absolutely, and we said it's a good place to do it.
Yeah. Ohio told Washington football team when they asked about him, they're like, "Look, this kid's a little immature. You guys are gonna have to handle that and stuff." And whatnot. Coach,
I'm still immature.
Yeah, exactly.
I am 12.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the place to do it.
So hypothetically, if they trade up in the draft to get a better spot or a quarterback, it's like, would a team even want Mason? Because you're not going to trade Haskins because you just got him, and obviously no one picked him up, and the Steelers did.
I think teams would be open to it, right? They might not throw anything crazy at us for Mason, but I think we could get like a 3rd or 4th round pick out of it.
Maybe like a ball.
I mean, if fucking Matthew Stafford was worth 2 first-round picks, a 3rd, and a starting quarterback.
Well, that's the thing, right? Dude, is
maybe a 3rd.
Fucking trade just set the bar so high for other quarterbacks, especially this year.
Every new thing that comes out will be the biggest or best.
Well,
every NBA signing, there's dudes who are fucking bench players making $100 million. Like,
yeah, but also
the contract will be the biggest.
The problem with that trade too is that the Rams are notorious for just giving away all their picks.
Yeah, that's true. But okay, so now Deshaun Watson sees that, or the Texans see that, and like, what are we gonna get for Deshaun Watson? 18 first-round picks and your firstborn fucking child?
Well, yeah, I've seen so many. If the Steelers were to somehow make that happen, yeah, see ya, TJ. See ya.
Yeah,
all of the next 5-year first-round picks.
Right.
It's not worth it.
No.
Yeah, and that's a hot topic in the streets right now. Would it be worth it for that? And I get it that Deshaun is a franchise quarterback and he's young.
That's great.
Yeah, but also TJ is a franchise defensive end and he makes a huge impact too.
So. Oh yeah, I would not take Deshaun over TJ. Give me TJ 11 out of 10 times.
I wouldn't even trade Bud.
No. They're like,
well, we won't have to because I don't know if we have the cap space for him. So
I would trade Terrell Edmonds.
Oh, I would give him away. I wouldn't even fuck it. Don't give me anything. Just take him. You know what? He's got an album on the way. So
yeah. Hey, once he becomes the hottest rapper on the streets of Pittsburgh, it's all over for him, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Deshaun Jackson. Start his own record label.
I hope he's a better rapper.
I hope that.
Past offender.
If he could start his own record label, that'd be great. If he just starts making shit SoundCloud raps like Le'Veon, he's going to be in big trouble.
Well, from what I heard out of the first song that you sent me, it sounds like some shit SoundCloud stuff. So
it's going to be in some big trouble because he realizes his football career might not be going anywhere.
Yeah.
He played well this year.
I
would like him to return next year.
Dame Dollar?
No. There's nobody.
Yo, yeah. Dame Dollar can spit.
Yeah, Dame's nasty.
Absolutely.
He has a rap career.
Yeah.
So
I want to go back to this QB thing.
Well, that's actually what I wanted to say. What would you try? You tell me. What would you trade for Deshaun comfortably? Like, it doesn't have to even make sense in the football world, but what would you be comfortable with?
I wouldn't.
Well,
no, I mean I would for the right price, but it would have to be all picks. Or just like a throw-in player who's
John Davis.
Yeah, like somebody I'm not gonna miss too much. But like if you start taking away our top players, like it's just not for me worth it. Because like he could come to the fucking Steelers and break his leg and that's it. Like
Right.
Or you could pass on the trade and Bud Dupree could tear his ACL and TJ Watt could tear his fucking shoulder.
Yeah, but I think I'd rather take that chance, honestly.
Yeah. I think
Especially considering an offensive line situation. Like, dude, I know he gets hit a lot now, but it's not going to be much better.
Hypothetically, would you have I mean, we've seen Spillane and was it the Marsh guy? He didn't play very or extremely well, but the Steelers run a good defensive scheme and they've kid develop players defensively. We've seen that. It's like, maybe would it be worth it to get that offensive player and then have someone fill in that defensive spot for cheap?
For cheap, but I mean, dude, look how long it took Bud to get where he's at. Like, these dudes
5
aren't
years.
these dudes aren't a dime a dozen out here doing the things that fucking TJ and Bud do. And I know the same could be said about Deshaun at the quarterback position, but if if Deshaun, I don't know how many fucking touchdowns he threw this year, but how many did Ben throw? I know it'd be different with
33.
Yeah, I know it'd be different with the receivers and the Steelers compared to the Texans, but like, if you give me another year out of Ben throwing 33 touchdowns, like,
If I had to bet the house on over under 33 touchdowns for Ben, I would say under.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
I feel like Ben's about done.
Yeah. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And
I say more than 25 though.
I don't think it'll be with Deshaun Watson because he's worth too much now.
Watson had 33 this year.
Yeah, so it's like,
yeah. So, also, how many times did he get sacked?
We went over this, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't have that.
Watson was like 40 something and Ben was 20 something.
Yeah, it was something gross.
Yeah. He almost doubled Ben's numbers. But here's something to throw a little even bigger wrench into the mix of it all. According to Brooke Pryor on Twitter, Art Rooney said in his interview that I think when you look at our room, we'll have to add somebody to the room this offseason, talking about quarterback room. We'll look at all the opportunities we have to do that. So it's like,
he also said if Ben wants to stay with the team, he needs to take a pay cut and they need to improve their running game. And before we get into that, rest in peace to Patricia Rooney.
Rest in peace. I'm going to call her Pat.
NFL team tweeting, all, NFL pay, everyone. She was the Rooney family has got a big game planned in the NFL.
Definitely.
So, R.I.P. to Patty.
And also, to add to these statements, Ben initiated conversations with the Rooneys even beforehand about trying to work something out because he knows that he won't get paid the 41.5, and he knows it's not realistically, if he gets paid that he can come back or whatever. So good on him.
Good on him, but do you think he'll be as motivated because he's like, I don't deserve this money?
I don't think it's
my last year.
I don't think it's the fact that he thinks he doesn't deserve it, right?
Yeah, it was just a.
Yeah, I think the thought is, look, I want to come back, and by him doing that, he's also like, look, I'm willing to play for less, so we can make this happen. You guys can put. He probably realizes, maybe we can put guys around me with that money I defer.
No issue.
Like things like that. He's like, I'll take one for the team.
Right.
Yeah. No, and with that, that's leadership. That's very admirable, and that's what it takes to take it to the next step, I guess.
Yeah, the GOATs. Tom Brady.
My extra money to get a lineman so I don't get hit.
Exactly. I mean, and there was even talks that like Pouncey might come back one more year if Ben takes a pay cut because they talked about when they retire, they want to go out together.
No issue. And what do you think? Do you think he will come back? Because wasn't there? I don't
think so. I think he's mentally checked out.
Yeah. Once you're mentally checked out, it's probably pretty tough to get back into it.
That's where I'm at right now.
Just in life. But I mean, fuck the quarterback situation, dude. We have many more holes to fill, no issue. That are problematic. Like we said, the O-line. Adrian Clem today got promoted to the O-line coach. I don't know if that was today, but this week. Yeah. You know what I mean? Kind of mixed emotions from people, I think, from what I saw online. But as far as, the response from the actual players, it seemed like they were all pretty excited about it. Because I know some people were like, "Oh, why would you fucking do that?"
Yeah.
And dudes like Zach Banner were like, "Fuck you, he's that dude."
I think I can't confirm who it was that tweeted it, but they were like, "You guys bitching about this, and it's like you don't even notice us unless we get a penalty."
Yeah, yeah. Saw that. It's true.
Do you if Marquise Pouncey retires, do you think he's got the same deal with his brother that he does with Ben? Will both go out at the same time? Because Mike Pouncey is still playing for the Chargers.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. It's different though, because I guess if anything, his brother might be a little bit more motivated, or
He's got a young quarterback.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The new coach too.
Yeah, and it's like you can't. Does Marquise have a Super Bowl?
Yeah, you're asking
No.
the wrong.
I was gonna say
No,
they both
he doesn't.
don't.
No, he doesn't.
They both don't have one.
Yeah.
Race
I was
to the
gonna say
Super
if
Bowl.
Marquise did have one, it's absolutely motivation for Mike to continue playing.
What if we
Yeah.
brought both of them over, Mike and Marquise? We just take all the brothers.
Well, we can't have two centers. Remember Crosby and Malkin.
No, we can't have two centers. We just don't play them.
Hey, we get both the Pouncey brothers, and then we'll see what Aaron Hernandez
Yeah.
is doing beyond the grave, bro. And we'll just get the gang back together.
with their free Aaron shirts.
Yeah. Look to the ceiling on that one. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to share this stat with you because a lot of people still hating on Juju even in the off season. He's a free agent. Talks about where he's going. Daniel
2017 draft.
Yeah. Daniel
Read it.
Valente on Twitter. Stats guy Daniel on Twitter. Most receiving yards from the 2017 NFL draft to date. Number 3, Cooper Kupp with 3,570. George Kittle with 3,579. And Juju Smith-Schuster, number 1, 3,726. Of that class, and these are no fucking schlubs, dude. I mean, George Kittle and Cooper Kupp are great fucking receiving threats. So
Solid.
Juju has more than them. And then when it comes to touchdowns from the 2017 NFL draft, Cooper Kupp is tied for number 2 at 24 with Chris Godwin. Again, both phenomenal fucking receivers. Juju Smith-Schuster has 26. So everyone that talks shit to Juju can suck on my knob.
And with that, there's comments on that said, "Oh, well, Kupp and Godwin Kupp had this many less games. Godwin had this 12 less starts." And to that, I say, Juju's the better player because he was available for the fucking game.
Yeah.
That's look at this hair right now. That's a great fucking point that I hadn't thought of. But also,
I mean, what makes you a great player? Why do you want to be drafted? Why would I trade for you? You got to be healthy. You got to be able to stay on the field.
Yeah. Shout out to
You're not a good receiver off the field.
And also, look at the quarterback play that all these dudes have been playing with. Like last year, Juju had to fucking have Duck and Mason throwing to him. So it's like, okay, they played a few less games, but he also went a whole season with Duck and Mason.
Big Ben on the edge of his career, which is not bad, but
right. It's no Jared Goff in his prime. It's no.
Imagine trading Jared Goff and 2 first-round picks and a third-round pick to Detroit for Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
That's so fucking crazy. That's the last thing I thought I was going to see Saturday.
So what can we get for Ben?
Double that.
Let's fucking trade Ben and get 3 first-round picks.
And then
Matthew Stafford hasn't won shit.
And then we take 2 quarterbacks and one O-lineman.
I mean, if Matthew Stafford could bring in 2 first-round picks and a third,
we can certainly get a first and a third at least for Ben. Then
no, I'm thinking 3 firsts because Stafford's.
I think Stafford's got a little more left in the tank than Ben does, dude.
He's 32. He could break his leg. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know either, I guess.
Right. That's right.
It's all semantics, dude. It's all a bunch of bullshit anyway. But all this football talk's got me so excited for the Super Bowl, dude.
I got the AFC Championship game coming up tonight against Nicholas.
Oh, nice. Good on you. Nice.
Pretty
nice,
excited.
nice. So yeah, Super Bowl this weekend, this Sunday, Tapia. I will be there. I think I'm gonna try to make homemade wings.
Ooh. Hey, if you need to use my air fryer, you let me know.
Oh, you have an air fryer.
My air fryer is open to you.
Let's go.
That's funny because when I was talking about making wings, I'll let you make the wings.
So I'll let you make the wings. It sounded like you wanted a buffalo chicken dip too. I don't know. We'll see on that.
Hey, I'm not gonna say no to
that. So yeah, I'll be over at like noon on Sunday.
Every time you want, bro. I'll be home all day Sunday. You too, bro. If you want to come over.
I'll let you know. I think Aaron, I might do something with Aaron.
Okay.
Because we don't live together. So stupid.
This is live, bro.
Yeah,
I know.
Chill out.
You think she watches this?
Yeah, no, doubtful.
No, it's not that she watches, but what if it leaks?
I'm gonna leak.
By
it
all
myself.
means, I'm ready for it.
LA leakers.
Nice. Good reference, Ty. Have you seen those before?
I didn't know you listen to music.
LA Leakers isn't on the radio, bro.
Yeah, it's just the beginning of the songs.
I saw it in a headline once, bro. So anyway, Super Bowl Sunday, Bucks against Chiefs. A lot of betting going to be going down here. That's for fucking sure. I want to do picks quick. We could do those after, but real quick, I saw a thing about all the fucking different foods for Super Bowl. You know me, I'm a food guy. I'm in it for the food. Give me your top 3 fucking Super Bowl day snacks.
Let's go all the way around. Everybody gives their number
Snake?
1. Yeah.
Cool. Let's start with our number 3 though.
Oh shit.
Didn't expect that, huh?
Yeah, I put a top 5, so now I'm gonna have to try to condense them down to the 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you want to do 5, we could do 5. I can do that too.
I mean, you told me to do 5, so I did 5.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair.
That aren't all buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah, fine. Let's start with 5 then. Go ahead, Gro.
Swedish meatballs.
Oh, bro.
Damn.
Bro.
Damn.
Come on. I was gonna say the little hot dogs with the sauce, which is the same thing.
I've got a backslash on that because anything mini, the mini Swedish meatballs or the mini wieners with the BBQ sauce.
Oh, BBQ sauce. No, I'm thinking the pigs wrapped in a blanket.
Oh, it's different. Save it, Ty.
Okay, we'll save it. That's different.
Okay, mine's pigs in a blanket.
At 5. Hey, those need to be higher on your list that you fucked up.
No, it's one of those. It's like the background, like it's solid, right? But you can choose your dips for it, right? You can do barbecue and ketchup, mustard, whatever you want, right? It's a very versatile dish.
Okay, that's fair.
I
My
agree.
number 5, I'm gonna go hard alcohol. It's not a food, but it is a treat. I feel like on the Super Bowl in recent years,
Who is this guy?
if I'm watching football, it's usually beers or seltzers of sorts. But I feel like on Super Bowl
Becca's
Sunday,
driving home.
yeah, I'm Ubering. Call your Ubers. I feel like on Super Bowl Sunday, it's more acceptable to just start ripping shots. So I'm gonna go hard alcohol.
Oh, we're gonna go shots. I'm gonna take Monday off now.
No
way,
I'm waking up with a Super Bowl hangover on Monday. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and feeling slightly pregnant.
Yeah. All right, number 4.
Deviled eggs.
Wow. Not even on my radar.
Wow.
See, I'm a huge fan of hard-boiled eggs. And then you add so much more taste to them, done. Plus, it's a cold food because you have a lot of hot foods. You need to mix in some.
Yeah. That's fair.
I respect that.
And for what it's worth, pigs in a blanket wasn't on mine.
I do like a good deviled egg.
All right, Tapia, what's your 4?
Mine's chips and guac.
That's a fair play. That's
4. At
a
4.
good play. My number 4, I'm gonna go with wings. I love wings all the time, but as far as Super Bowl foods, a little messy for me. So I'm gonna put them at 4.
I got them at 3.
Beautiful.
I had them at 1.
Hey.
That's I mean, I think my 1 and 2 are better than wings, but
yeah.
Ty said top 3 when he asked us on the Zoom call here. So, I mean, what? I like wings.
what can I say? I like wings.
You guys, what's your whole take on the traditional versus boneless and people saying boneless are just chicken nuggets?
I agree with that statement.
Yeah, but do you not like chicken nuggets? Are you an idiot?
Listen, I love boneless wings too, but in the past few years, I have grown to love traditional far more than boneless.
So I agree with both of you. My thing is, I think some places make better boneless than they do traditional, and I think some places make better traditional than boneless.
Would you throw a tender in there and sauce up the tender?
Bro, I know you're describing.
Bulldogs does it, and it's delicious. So
Everywhere does it. I mean, wings and rings, the bee's knees.
Yeah. Dude, seriously.
Bee's knees. These wings are the bee's knees. Nope, they're the wings.
Buffalo knees. Those are the flats.
I'm done. What are we on? 3? All right.
Number-
You had wings at 3?
Yeah, you got 3, Ty.
Oh, you went chips and guac with it, right? Okay. I'm going taco dip at number 3.
I forgot about
Big fan of taco dip.
I forgot about taco dip, and I eat it every year at the Super Bowl.
It's kind of like the guac thing. It's easy.
Taco dip and the 7-layer dip, just
For me, I'm not even sure the difference besides the amount of layers.
yeah.
Either
The
way,
more layers, the better. But regardless, that's a top tier dip.
it's top tier dip. That's right. Okay.
Number 2,
Number 2.
soft pretzels and queso.
Wow.
Little soft pretzel bites.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a good one.
Wow.
I mean, you're gonna be in my top 5 if I can eat you with a fucking toothpick.
That's what
Done.
That's what he tells Aaron.
She would not like if I poked her with toothpicks.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, I was there, it's just finger licking good.
Yeah. Good till the last drop.
Ed Zachary, you guys get it.
All right, number 2, Tapia.
Potato skins.
Wow, that's a crazy play at number 2. I love potato skins, but at number 2,
I know. I honestly, it slipped. I kind of forgot about it. It was supposed to be my 3. I didn't number all my stuff. I just listed it out.
got you. My number 2, I'm going mini bean burritos. It's doesn't sound like much, but the last like 5 years,
Doesn't sound like
I went
much.
to Max Borshevsky's house, buddy from college, for the Super Bowl, and his parents make a whole smorgasbord of shit. And she makes these mini bean burritos. They're like this big. You can fucking hold them in one hand.
How big?
They're just like, like what is that, 10 inches by men's standards?
Dude,
And
10 centimeters.
you can hold it with one hand, and you can just eat like a bunch of them in one sitting, and they're so delicious.
so they're like snack size burritos.
Yeah,
That's decent.
they're great.
And again, with that, you got a bunch of different dipping sauces.
Of course, salsas, sour creams, sewer creams.
Ranch, salsa verde. Love
Yeah,
it.
fire sauce.
All right,
Number
the
1,
number
buffalo
1.
chicken dip.
Yeah, of course. That was mine too.
And I mean, really, if it's up to me, I'm dipping the soft pretzels in the buffalo chicken dip.
That's a nice play.
Yeah, you
No,
know
it's
what?
game over.
I'm just gonna throw my honorable mention out there. Mini sliders.
Is that your number 1 too? Tap?
Buffalo dip.
No,
Yeah.
wings.
Wings.
You didn't even have
wings.
buffalo dip on your list, bro.
No.
I think he wrote buffalo wings / dip.
Yeah.
That's cool too.
Actually,
Yeah.
I wrote wings / mini sliders for some reason.
No, those mini sliders I also have as an honorable mention. Those are slept upon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also taquitos or pizza rolls.
Oh
honorable mention.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
jalapeno poppers. Honorable mention.
Yeah.
The only other honorable mention I had was the Chicago beef egg rolls.
Dude.
That's like that's on some fancy shit, bro.
If you're making mini burritos, you can make mini fucking egg rolls.
That's a lot going on. An egg roll with beef. How about a beef in the crock pot?
I mean, mini
Yeah, and
beefs.
then
Yo.
you take the beef out and then you put it into little egg rolls.
I
And
mean,
put some
mini beef-
giardiniera on there and then bang.
Yeah, mini beef is a vibe.
I'm a big fan of beef.
I didn't realize what I said until I said it.
Mini beef is a vibe. That's hilarious.
And if you got beef, put the biscuit on the patty.
Cool. You want to predict real quick Super Bowl scores and a touchdown score?
Tom Brady's gonna blow up Patrick Mahomes' back.
That's gross on so many levels. I'll start, dude. I'm gonna go Bucks on the upset at home. I don't know if that's an upset, but of course Chiefs are the favorites. I think Tom Brady, old man Brady, gets one more here, and none other than Antonio Brown's gonna score it. Just because that would be, Steelers fans' luck.
Yeah, I hate that, but I can't hate on it.
No.
I mean, yeah, I've been saying it. The Bucks, Tom Brady could be the first ever quarterback to host and win the Super Bowl. Yeah, he's got to win it. He's got such a fucking stacked team and a better defense.
Mm-hmm.
And he's at home. How fucking nice is that?
Beauty.
Fuck Tom Brady.
So what's the score?
27-24. Because that's the same score as their previous matchup.
Bucks. I didn't even give you my score, Tapia.
I know. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, you asked me for my score. I was like, you didn't say a score.
23-17. What say you?
What say you?
I'm gonna go Bucks 23-14, and I think Gronk is gonna Gronk spike.
Nice, love it.
Is he gonna score, or is he gonna take the ball from TB12 after a QB sneak and just spike it into the crust?
Oh, he only does the spike when he scores.
Could be a first.
Valid point.
Oh.
Cool. Super Bowl predictions.
What color is the Gatorade gonna be?
Oh, dude, this is my favorite part.
Heads or tails?
It has to be red. It has to be red.
I'm gonna go blue, dude. If you're not going glacier blue, what are you doing?
I'm going white. It's gonna be that like white frost cherry or something.
Like yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh, I kind of want one now.
Yeah, it sounds actually pretty good.
Tails and over on the national anthem.
What? Tails never fails.
Who's singing the Natty anthem?
I don't know.
Eminem.
Not watching.
Before we get out of here, let's do some trivia though. Michael suggested we bring back the trivia. I got a few here for you guys. 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, and 2 7s. We'll get through. First one, number 1, easy for you guys. What Hall of Famer did the Steelers select with the first overall pick in the 1970 NFL Draft? Wow. Real brain buster off the bat. He's a quarterback.
Terry Bradshaw.
He's in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, of course.
Then Ben's a lock.
That's fair.
Well, why do you think Terry's always giving away his money in his trucks on live TV?
Yeah, because he got that green jacket or that gold jacket.
Who was the first player to get his name on the Stanley Cup as both a player and an owner?
Mario.
Not Luigi, but Mario. Okay, these are number 2s. A little tougher this time around.
Man, that first one was kind of tough. I'm kind of nervous.
In 2014, what
kumquat?
What kumquat? What cornerback returned to the Steelers after a 1-year stint with the Cardinals and led the NFL with 3 interception returns for touchdown?
I don't know. Carson Palmer played for the Steelers.
No, corner.
Cornerback?
Corner.
Shea Townsend.
No, that's a good guess, though.
Ike.
No, it's also
Never
a good guess. William Gay.
I literally was to say, not that I knew the answer, but I was just going to say, William Gay.
William Medicone.
Hoto. Okay. Uniform number 33 was retired by the Pirates in tribute to what shortstop and original inductee to the Baseball Hall of Fame?
Honus.
The onus is on Honus Wagner. Absolutely.
Imagine having a baseball card that you can sell for over $1 million.
Yeah, it'd be pretty decent. All right. I like this one. I think we've done this one, but I like it, and you guys probably have forgotten. Number 3 now. Buckle in. In
You buckling up?
2006 to 7, what second-year defenseman emerged as a top offensive threat, posting 59 points for the Penguins?
Crystal Tang.
Nope. And current employee of Barstool Sports.
Oh,
Whitney.
yeah, Ryan Whitney.
Ryan Whitney. That's the one. That's the guy. All right, baseball. In 2013, who became the first Pirates pitcher since 1907 to earn a win in each of his first 4 career starts?
Garrett
Yes, he also.
has the
Won
only
the-
3 postseason starts for the Pirates.
That's correct.
Wild card games.
Okay, moving on. A little bit of hockey, old school hockey. Number 7s. What was the name of the Pittsburgh's first NHL franchise, a club that went 67, 122, and 23 in its 5-year existence from 1925 to 1930?
Pittsburgh Eagles.
Nope, pretty close.
Stiegel. No, Stiegel's not even alone.
Kind of not close, but it was the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yes. God damn
I'm
it.
pretty sure you told me that literally the other day. So
That pisses me off.
that pisses me off. Back to the cornerback situation here. Oh, that's not a part of the question. I guess I shouldn't have said that.
Mike Taylor.
Who was the first Steeler to wear Rod Woodson's number 26 after he left the Steelers?
Deshae Townsend.
Yep. Ding, ding, ding.
Wow.
Big winner, Michael. And that's that. Trivia for you. Learn something new every day. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Speaking of that, you remember that rapper? His name was Salento, who did the "Watch Me Whip, Now Watch Me Nay Nay."
Yeah, murdered his cousin on the first day of Black History Month. How fucked up is that, bro?
Those are the last 2 topics I want to talk about. You got to shout out Black History Month.
Shout it out one time. Shortest month in fucking of the
Isn't
year.
that
which is
horseshit?
Stupid.
Seriously.
Well,
I agree.
I'm I'm surprised the old white folks gave him anything. So yes, happy MLK month. Is that bad to say?
No, yeah, it is wrong because MLK Day was in January. Now it's February.
Oh yes, that was not February.
Yeah, President's Day is in February.
Where did I just see this?
Yeah, man. I mean, imagine murdering your own cousin. That's fucked up.
No, but I just saw a tweet. It was from like 2012 or 2014 or something, and he tweeted saying, "My cousin needs to go the fuck home." LMAO. So someone responded saying, "Oh, so you sent him to the upper room?"
Bro, is that, can you count that as premeditated or what?
I mean,
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
but-
what are statute of limitations?
yeah. For murder, I don't know that there is any. So that's cool.
no, he got caught up in a lot of shit.
That's the watch me whip guy, really?
yeah.
That jabroni fucking murdered his cousin.
Yeah, well, I don't have it up at the moment, but he got into so many different issues and jail time prior to that. And but that video, Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nene, has 1.7 billion views on YouTube. And it's the only video I've ever seen that has 1 million thumbs down. Like, you got 1 million dudes hating on you.
Wow, that is pretty crazy.
That's funny.
But I mean, yeah, they got to him. You make that much money, you get that much hate.
That's funny right there. I don't care who you are. That's funny.
Or just DeKalb's not a great area. I don't know.
Georgia? Is that where it was?
Illinois.
That's Illinois?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what, wait, what?
It was, wasn't it?
I thought it was DeKalb, Georgia.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's DeKalb, Georgia. Known to be a little
Regardless.
sketchier than DeKalb, Illinois.
I mean, DeKalb, Illinois.
I don't know. Never been there.
DeKalb,
When they talk
Illinois
about
got some
things that you know.
sketchy parts to it.
Yeah.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan parts to it.
Saskatchewan.
A lot of Canadians in the area.
It's a huge Canadian colony.
All right, cool. Let's get the fuck out of here. Episode 167. This has been a long one.
Oh, Ty, when you come over on Sunday, I can finally give you these Penguin shirts.
Dope.
And I got a koozie to give you.
Oh, I also have an ass whooping to give you in FIFA when I see you. So that's dope too.
Bro.
All right. Well, I'll Venmo $50 to, or no, someone's gonna. Ty, I'll take a bet with you. You'll have to Venmo me. I got Tapia by -2.5. That's like plus 900 odds with your
dude. That was a generous spread you just gave me. I was very much expecting you to go at least 4.5.
Well, Man U wasn't projected to win 9-0. It was like a -2. So
yeah, I'll do randoms too.
So you are Southampton.
No, I'm Tyler. Yeah, we'll figure it out, bro. All the details. But just know that these hands, they're coming for you, buddy.
Well, you got to use your feet in the game, so.
I just want you to know, I practiced for like 4.5 hours on Sunday.
That's cool. I haven't played in like 6 months, so I ain't worried about a thing. Episode 167, Yinzertainment podcast. Yinzertainment.com. Go there for the links to the podcast. We're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and everywhere you find it. Check out our YouTube page as well as our social media links that are on the website at Yinz Daily, YINZ Daily. Go to the YouTube page, subscribe while you're there. Cool. We will be back next Tuesday with a Super Bowl winner and 20 pounds heavier from all the fucking Swedish meatballs. So
what if they tie?
Yeah, or what if they both just go, let's walk away from this.
Can you tie in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You think?
No. Why would you ask that?
It's an NFL rule. If there's no winner at overtime,
also,
it's a tie.
I'm personally
not in the Super Bowl. It's fucking continuous OT, you dummy. Come on. Have you ever heard of a Super Bowl tying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't. That's why I asked.
And you never will. This isn't
Thank
soccer.
God. I'm glad.
I'm excited for the weekend.
The weekend?
Like,
I mean, I look forward to every weekend.
That's right, because he's performing this weekend.
Nice.
Oh, that weekend.
The weekend on the weekend.
Yeah, the weekend on the weekend.
No better way I enjoy my weekends than on the weekend.
Yeah.
I saw he put up $7 million of his own money.
I think it was 12 for 7 more minutes, right? Or is it the reverse? Or is it he put up 7 million for 12 more minutes?
Guess you can't tell a millionaire what to do with their money, but what the fuck's he doing?
But you dumb as hell.
Well,
you don't think people know you by now?
Well, the thing is, it's because he was supposed to go on tour last year to this year for his new album.
So he's trying to catch his
Because of COVID, he already has all the stuff, so he's just bringing it. And he's investing that into the Super Bowl so he can make more money.
So he didn't spend any extra money for this. He's just using shit that he already spent money on to make
it's just a headline.
Headline guy. All right, sweet. Episode 168 next week. We're out of here.